What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. I just finished writing this article about Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed Shadow already being sold out there on the black market underground and being streamed by multiple people on different outlets, putting the information of this game out there for all to see. And Ubisoft is in complete damage control mode right now. As if more things couldn't go wrong with this game already, we now have it leaking out on websites like Mercari, where it shows them selling it for $100 a piece. And they sold multiple copies of these PlayStation 5 versions of it. We have a blurred screenshot right now because I don't feel like having this video taken down of Assassin's Creed Shadows being streamed by multiple people on Twitch. And we have Twitter profiles being put in protected mode so that Ubisoft probably most likely does not try to go after them legally with any information that they've shared in screenshots they put out there, or taking down their X account completely. But suffice it to say, for Ubisoft, this is a complete catastrophe. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full article that I'm going to be going through on this video right now. And I had a lot of people complain about my microphone last video, so I actually ordered this new Shure mic, and hopefully it works a lot better than the previous one. I did a few tests with it, and I don't know, I like it. I appreciate all the feedback you guys gave to me. Thank you so much for all the support. Again, hit the subscribe if you guys like this content. So Ubisoft is facing yet another disaster as Assassin's Creed Shadows has already found its way into players' hands a full month ahead of schedule release on March 20th via a pre-release leak. Physical copies have surfaced in the wild, leading to spoilers, gameplay streams, and secondary market sales upwards of $100 per copy of the game before Ubisoft even begun their final promotional push. And a lot of these items and videos and streams have all been taken down, but via Reddit leaks and rumors, there are links that show where all these still are up, because once it's on the internet, it's there forever. It can't be deleted, and a lot of people can still view these things. And most likely there'll be story spoilers coming out. So if you are somebody that has been looking forward to play this game, I know there are some out there, few and far between, just probably ignore the internet for a while if you don't want to know anything about this game. Despite any security measures that Ubisoft may have put in place, physical copies of Assassin's Creed Shadows have found their way into the hands of players across the United States specifically, with some folks turning to social media and Reddit to flaunt their early access in front of everyone. A user uploaded an image of them holding the copy of the game on PlayStation 5, and there were ex-users like @DannyStevens, who has since locked his accounts, claiming that he purchased the game via Facebook Marketplace and posted images of the box and installation screen. Though these posts were quickly taken down, of course, they were saved and reshared across the internet because, like I said earlier, as we all know, the internet is forever. Adding fuel to the fire, US auction site Mercari was caught recently hosting listings of the game as well, with one dude openly holding multiple copies and selling them for $100 each. These listings have since been removed, of course, but not before sparking an even wider concern about Ubisoft's distribution vulnerabilities. And the screenshot was captured by the gamer before it was already taken down. So we have it here showing that, yep, somebody was selling these on Mercari, not to be confused with a former gaming journalist. Meanwhile, Assassin's Creed Shadows has also begun popping up on streaming platforms, and while I'd love to share the videos on this video and show you guys what I've seen, I'm not going to do that because I don't want Ubisoft to take this video down or to take my website down like Nick Calandra did previously. So I'm just going to tell you guys, hey, it's out there, and you can click on some links. You can follow the links that I have to Reddit, and there are links on Reddit that will bring you to these videos to show you them. Many of them have already been taken down, but they keep re-uploading new links that work with them. And yeah, suffice it to say, it's very real, it's very out there, and Ubisoft is very pissed. Video Games Chronicle also separately confirmed that at least two Twitch streams showcase the game in action, and while obviously Ubisoft has been actively working to take them all down, archived recordings are still being shared across the internet as well. Leaks are nothing new for the troubled Assassin's Creed Shadows game. This game has faced a ton of setbacks during development, including major content leaks well before this latest incident. I've covered these previously on the channel as well. It feels like every time this game has a chance to take a step forward, it always seems to take two steps back and stumble and fall down. It's almost like Ubisoft can do nothing right when it comes to Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it's been entertaining to watch this car wreck happen in real time as the game proceeds closer to launch date of March 20th. And like I said in a previous video, how I thought I had an insider tell me it was going to be pushed back further after March 20th. Most likely that's not going to be happening because we already have these copies going out in the wild. And if that's the case, I mean, they got to put up or shut up. The game's got to come out now. If people are already playing it here with copies of it coming out there, that means Ubisoft already made this thing go gold and it's ready to be sold. So there's not going to be like a day one patch and pushing it like another month later. No, the game is what it is at this point. And for those who aren't familiar with other things, earlier this month there was an art book for Assassin's Creed Shadows that was uploaded to a hentai website, which was weird enough, but doing that exposed key details about the game's story, characters, and environments, and a lot of secret stuff that Ubisoft probably didn't want to get out there before the game did, but here we are. On top of that, information about the game's first expansion, Claws of Awaji, was accidentally revealed via a Steam product page update. And that DLC is apparently going to introduce a new explorable area, a fresh weapon type, and over 10 hours of additional content, or as some could argue, cut content to add additional costs to the gamer. Because, hey, it's Ubisoft. Why wouldn't they do something like that? Anyways, what all this means for the players, with spoilers and gameplay footage spreading everywhere, fans planning to buy the game at launch should probably exercise caution online over the next month or so, with social media platforms, gaming forums, and streaming sites that are already littered with leaks and storyline info, making it challenging for anyone to avoid massive spoilers. But it's Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it's basically the laughingstock of the gaming industry right now, so I don't know many people that really care that much about it. But hey, if you do, just be aware, you've been warned that people have early access to this game right now, and Ubisoft is not very happy about it. This entire situation makes me be even more critical and ask even more questions about Ubisoft's ability to control its supply chain and prevent unauthorized early distributions, or lack thereof. Whether these leaks stem from manufacturing mishaps, retail breaches, or outright theft remains unclear. I'd assume it's theft, but we don't know at this point, so I can't say for certain. But typically, when something like this happens, it's like the games got stolen out of the back of a truck type thing, at least previously, historically, that's always been what's happened. But this for Ubisoft is very damaging for their launch strategy that they didn't even start marketing yet. The game's already out there, and Ubisoft hasn't even started telling people when it's going to be available and buying it and talking about the pre-push marketing launch for it. But here we are. For Ubisoft, this is yet another instance of losing control over their major release. The company now faces the challenge of combating piracy, unauthorized streams, and spoilers, while also attempting to maintain excitement and momentum for the Assassin's Creed Shadows brand as it nears the official launch of, right now, March 20th. It doesn't sound like a very fun day at the office for people at Ubisoft especially, and now they're going to be distracted with trying to focus on getting this game right, to now focus on shutting down all these streams and leaks. And that's going to be hard to do if all these copies got out there and everyone is excited and ready to show them. It's not a great situation. Whether they can mitigate the fallout remains to be seen, but one thing's for certain: if you do care, tread lightly if you wish to experience the game spoiler free. I gotta be honest, I'm surprised it was only being sold for $100, because this is something that when you get it early, like a month early for a game that is fully functional without a day one patch within itself, is surprising enough. But if that is to be the case and the game's available, you think you'd be selling it for like hundreds upon hundreds of dollars, unless this person had a lot more than what this image shows of 3 copies. This could be something where they just wanted to offload supply as fast as possible, meaning that if they got a case of these things and each one is $100, Clearly, to me, it was straight up stolen because they wanted to make as much money as they could, as quickly as they could, as off the books as they could. And yeah, $100 could have netted you one of these if you found it before it got taken down. So that's what we have right now for Assassin's Creed Shadows, basically getting out there in the wide open for everyone to be able to play it, see it, experience it. And they're selling it only for $100, which I thought was wild. You think this would go for more than that, but at this point, they probably just wanted to get this thing off their hands and sold before it got taken down. But the wild thing about this is, if you're selling it on a website or Facebook Marketplace, I would wonder if there's a way to track down the individuals that were selling it and question them as to how they obtained it. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information, I will link this article in the description below and you can check it out for yourself. If you guys appreciate what I'm doing here, hit that join button. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashing. Smash it,